There is a part of you that's running your life, but you don't see it. It speaks in your voice, walks in your shoes. It feels like you, but it's not. It's your ego, the mask you built to survive the world, to be accepted, to be applauded, to be seen. And the longer you wear it, the more you forget it's a mask at all. Carl Jung once said, "The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are." But how can you ever become who you are if you're still living as who you were taught to be? The ego is clever. It doesn't scream. It whispers. It tells you you're always right, that the world owes you something, that vulnerability is weakness, that stillness is laziness, that you are what you achieve, that you are what others think, and slowly, it traps you in a prison of mirrors, each reflection more hollow than the last. You chase success to feel worthy. You post your life to feel seen. You collect praise, but you're starving for peace. And the irony is, the ego will have you win the game while losing your soul. You become addicted to noise, validation, recognition, control. And when something threatens that control, a breakup, a failure, a moment of silence, the ego panics. It lashes out, not to protect your truth, but to protect its illusion. But here's what no one tells you. The ego is not your enemy. It's just outdated armor. Armor you built as a child, when the world felt too unsafe for your softness, too sharp for your light. You learned to hide, to shrink, to posture. You put on a mask, not out of pride, but out of protection. And for a time, that mask saved you. But now it's suffocating you. Because growth demands exposure. Freedom demands truth. And truth demands that you look at yourself, not the curated version, not the polished persona, but the raw, unfiltered self beneath all the pretending. And that takes courage. Because facing the ego is like walking into fire. Everything false begins to burn. Every excuse, every story, every lie you told yourself to feel okay. But what remains, what survives the fire, is real. That's where your power is, not in control, but in surrender. Not in proving you're perfect, but in accepting that you're not. Because until you face the ego, you'll keep living someone else's life, fighting battles that aren't yours, chasing dreams that don't belong to you, and wondering why none of it ever feels enough. Let me say it clearly. You will never be free until you face your ego. Because the ego isn't just what you show the world. It's what you hide from yourself. There comes a moment in every life when the mask begins to crack. The applause doesn't echo like it used to. The titles lose their meaning. The achievements feel like dust in your hands. You wake up and realize you built a life based on survival, not soul. On validation, not vision. On control, not connection. The ego had its hands on the wheel for so long, you forgot what it meant to truly feel, to trust, to be. The ego fears collapse because it knows what follows, truth. And truth will always cost you your illusions. But that collapse, that terrifying unraveling, that is your liberation. Because only when the ego breaks down can the true self break through. That's why pain comes first. That's why the fall comes before the rise. You have to lose what you're not to remember who you are. And you are not the mask. You are not the performance. You are not the borrowed beliefs or broken patterns. You are the awareness behind it all. Pure, wild, awake. Your freedom will not be found in more control. It will not be found in how others see you. It will not be found in your next success. It will be found when you stop running and start remembering. And maybe that's why you're here now. Not just watching, but awakening. Welcome to the path of inner power. Welcome to the fall, before the rise. If this message stirred something inside you, don't keep it to yourself. Like this video. Share it with someone who's ready to awaken. And subscribe to Echoes of Thought, because this is only the beginning. Your mind is the battlefield. Your soul is the key. And your journey has just begun.